So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. We're going to do a press conference reaction for the West Ham game, a game where we have to win. And when I say we have to win, this ain't, it's a must win. And then when we don't win, nobody cares. Because I hear that all the time. Oh, it's a must win. And then when we don't win, there's no repercussions. So, how's it a must win? If it's a must win and you don't win, that means that there needs to be repercussions off the back of that, then, right? Stop going around saying it's must win, and then nothing happens if we don't win. This, however, is a must win. And if we don't win, again, we need to have a real serious talk about some of the players and the manager. But it is what it is. You're so negative and toxic. We're top of the league. Just enjoy it. In fact, I've actually had a Tottenham fan on TikTok. It sounds like his nose is bunged up. He must be on the gear or something. I don't know. Yeah, but you need to appreciate the season you're having. If Tottenham were in the position you'd be in, I'd be absolutely loving it. Of course you would, mate. You're a loser. You support Spurs. I have absolutely rattled that platform, including rival fans, just by having my opinion about managers, about the players, all because we're top of the league. That tells you all you need to know right there. 99% of people on social media that follow football teams are absolute losers. Bayern Munich the other day had a team meeting with Oliver Kahn standing up and addressing them, saying it's unacceptable to lose 3-0 to Man City. And it was like a morgue. It was like a funeral. They all sat there with their heads down as he's got the microphone addressing that whole squad. Yeah, unacceptable, not good enough, blah, 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 blah. It's almost like they understand the aim of elite sport is to actually win stuff. Just saying. Apparently it's an achievement to finish second. Who says that? Like, only people that say that are losers. Then they're born losers. They will always be losers. They'll reproduce and have loser children. They will reproduce and have loser children. And this is why, unfortunately, on social media, you have all of the losers colluding together on certain apps, Twitter, TikTok, because they can't fit into apps like this, because they can't put their face on camera. So what they can do is they can hide away on these other apps, yeah, and because they've spread like wildfire, because all the losers that were before them, their parents and their parents, now the losers have taken over. So now people that have got elite mentality and want to win everything are now seen as toxic. But it is what it is. Listen, smash the like button. Rant over. Big up to everybody watching. Make sure you check out the second channel as well, people, because I've got a video dropping on there. It's probably already dropped by the time you watch this, about Hakimi and his wife. Ex-wife now. That story is hilarious. So make sure you go and check that out. Lee reacts. Nearly on 10K. We're profiting off of talking about other stuff. Oh, you're so negative and toxic. All you do is make money off of the back of failure and being negative. We'll go and check out the second channel because that one's doing all right and we're not negative on that channel. So yeah, cheers. Happy days. Happy Saturday. But anyway, we are here for the press conference. Every word of Mikel Arteta's West Ham presser. With Sunday's game against West Ham United edging ever closer, Mikel Arteta has held his pre-match press conference at London Colney to chat about the upcoming clash at the London Stadium. The boss gave an update on William Saliba, spoke of his admiration of former boss David Moyes, and chatted about all aspects of how the running could look over the coming weeks, as well as much, much more. Here is everything he had to say to the gathered puppets in the crowd. William Saliba, still not available. He's progressing well, and we are hopeful we will have him available in the next few weeks, but we have to see. Eddie is back and fully fit. So there we go. We're saved. And if Saliba has been back on the grass yet, he said no. Obviously, we need to be cautious, but we are evolving well. I don't know what that means, but there we go. And if he was pleased at how upset the players were to concede a late goal at Anfield, he goes, you should be. When you concede in the last few minutes, you have to be upset. So all you little wasters that have been telling me, oh, you're so toxic. Everything's toxic. Calm down, Brittany. Elite level sport is toxic. Even the manager is saying, you should be upset. We wanted to win the game, but we have to be realistic. We have to accept that we had an exceptional period in the first half where we should have killed the game off. Yes. And the reality is in the second half, we had some really tough moments. We had to dig in. We could have conceded a few goals as well. That was the game. And if the team And if he told the team they'll need to prevent that way they felt after the game happening again, he said we tried to prevent that in many moments against them. We actually did it because we were going to have periods of dominance and periods where they are going to get into you and it's going to be chaotic. We didn't manage to get out of that game well enough, and that is why we suffered. On the impact of luck in a title race, he said we need luck in the right moments. Why that luck comes is really important. How you think about it and how it's going to happen, it's another part of the sport. Sometimes it's about inches, and those inches need to go your way. That's what she said, Mikel, but well done. Yes, you're right. It doesn't matter how you win, just that you do. It's actually kind of mad. It's almost like the manager understands that the aim of the game is to win the league. It's almost like he's understanding that. Kind of crazy. Why? How could the manager understand this, but none of the fan base do? Unreal. And if we can reap the benefits of concentrating solely on the Premier League, oh yes, the bigger fish to fry. We want our players to be as fit as possible and available. We had some issues, especially in the last few months, with some important players. We just want to have everyone fit to help the team. On Opta's percentage calculator showing Man City are more likely to become champions, they said, well, if you asked them at the start of the season, it would have been like that, so nothing's changed. And that's quite funny. And if he envisioned fighting for the title at the start of the season, he said, yes. You go day by day. So, all you people out there that are saying, yeah, but you didn't expect it, and nobody expected, and nobody thought we'd be up there, and nobody predicted this. Guess what? The manager thought we'd be in a title race. Thanks. There is so much that happens every day, every month at a football club. You could not really look further ahead. The aim when I took the job was to bring the club back where it belongs, fighting for and being around every single trophy. We haven't done that this season, have we, mate? Or last season. And try and win at the highest level. Why would Mikel Arteta want to win? I thought the aim of the game was to finish in the top 4 and just take the Champions League money. Oh, goosebumps at the carpet. Oh, sorry, that was hello, mate. Odegaard's waving at me from Gibraltar Rock. I'm in one of their moods today. Big up to everyone in here, man. Smash the like one. Are we ahead of schedule? I guarantee Charles Watts asked that question. Are we ahead of schedule, Mikel? We are happy where we are. Now we have to finish the job and demand a bit extra. On why Gabriel Martinelli has been so important for us this season? What a dumb question. Because he's playing more games, that's for sure. He's got another year of experience. He's got huge understanding now of his teammates. The way he approaches every single session, the way he approaches his training, his life, just has to be the best. Why would Gabriel Martinelli want to be the best? Why don't he be third best or fourth best? It's all about being top 4, right? When that happens, you have to have the consistency, and now he's got that in front of goal. I'm not surprised about that, but he's still got a lot of things to improve on. On the game he's expected against West Ham, he said it'll be a difficult game. We know we've been there a few times, and we always find it really tricky. I know David really well, and how he's going to prepare for the game as well. We are ready. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be another big derby for us, and we're going to have to be at our best to win. On the respect he has for Moyes, he said, I think it's an admiration. I love playing under him. I would go through a brick wall for him when he was my manager. Everybody would in that squad. He's a really good coach, exceptional managing the group and dealing with individuals. He's a very special person, very trustworthy, a man who honours his word. Dear. He always did it, and sometimes I learned a lot from. And if there's anything in particular he learned from David Moyes, he said, yes, some things in me that I didn't know. He asked me to play in positions that I've never played in my life. The way he challenged me. Gave me support, love and care. Sounds like a dad, mate. On Aaron Ramsdale's form this season, you need individuals to perform at the highest level. And certainly you need your goalkeeper to be impressive in certain moments. You see every team who has won titles, their goalkeeper is a key contributor. And Aaron has been really, really good this season. He has been very good this season. Probably the goalkeeper of the season, along with the lad at Brentford. Well, what do I know? I'm negative. On if he or the squad will watch the Man City game, he said, we will watch it just like the other games. Why are they so obsessed with trying to force this? And if there were any lessons he learned from the final 2 months of the season while winning the title at Rangers 20 years ago, I ain't even reading that. What's that got to do with anything? And what taking things game by game means. Are these people genuinely real people? What does taking it game by game mean, Mikhail? This is a fully qualified, been through university to get a degree in journalism, to sit in front of the man who's running the football team and say, what does taking it game by game mean, Mikhail? Jesus Christ. I'm not reading it. On goal difference potentially being a factor in a title race, we think about every possibility. Obviously, we want to win matches first and earn the right to win them. Excuse me. And then we want to score as many goals as possible, but we have to be open to everything and any possibility. On if he would go all out attack at 2-0 ahead to boost the goal difference, said every game's a different story. There's people wasting questions, man. On the 3-3 draw against West Ham in 21, giving him nightmares. We certainly had lessons to learn from that game, especially the way we started. Coming back from 3-0 down. For the supporters viewing, it was probably a great game to watch, but West Ham have the capacity. I don't have the capacity. They're a very good team, he said. And what's changed since then? Consistency in every ball that we play, the approach in every home and away game that we play. That's why we are where we are, because we have consistency in our performances at the highest level for months now. And that is something we didn't do before. On Martin Odegaard's performance that day, helping to persuade he was the future captain. Oh, it's an Odegaard suckfest. Hello, Martin. He's still on the rock. He played well, especially in the context of it. It gave him a huge confidence boost for him, and he contributed to the team. On how good Zinchenko's been in training after the Liverpool game, he's been very good, no problem. On whether he's been seeking Arsene Wenger's counsel about how to win the league, he said, no, thank you. You've just gone up in my estimations, mate. No. Yeah, don't even speak to Wenger. Just get on with the job in hand. Why are they trying to shoehorn this Wenger prop? The boys who have won the Premier League have brought something different to the team. They have experienced those moments and know with the context and the opposition that we're fighting against, we need to seek excellence. Understand that. Right there, any of you arseholes that chat crap to me, we need to seek excellence. Thank you. The manager gets it. You have to be perfect in everything you do to earn the chance to be there. And the other thing is, you have to win it. Now we are there, we have to win it. So we have to be exceptional in everything we do. Oh my days, he is now talking my kind of language. So basically what we gather from that is the manager does want to win the league. He thought we'd win the league or had a chance to win the league at the start of the season. So nobody gave us a chance. Well, Mikel Arteta did. So that's factually incorrect now. When you say nobody gave us a chance, well, Mikel Arteta did. So you can stop saying that stupidness now. He understands the aim is to strive for excellence and the aim is to win. Cool. So now we can put this myth to bed that nobody expected this and you're going up against this and this and this. I've seen so many people this week say to me, yeah, but Lee, we're going up against the best team in the world. The best team in the world lost to Brentford this season. The best team in the world drew with Frank Lampard's Everton this season. Yeah. Stop trying, to make out we're plucky losers. Stop trying to give yourself a little comfort blanket and boost Man City up to be better than they are. Yes, Man City are a fantastic team. Yes, Man City are one of the best teams in the world. But the best don't always win. Real talk. The best does not always win. Sometimes the most consistent wins. How many times have we seen squads over the years? Real Madrid, for example. Real Madrid, Mesut Ozil, did he even win a league title with Real Madrid? One, I think. I think he won one league title. One. I think he won one league title in his whole career. And look at the teams he's played in. That Real Madrid team should have been winning title after title. Yeah, but now you get, oh yeah, but they were up against the best Barcelona team. And Atletico Madrid came in and smashed them all apart. Atleti were winning. Atleti won a league in 2014. How comes Ozil could only win one with that Galacticos team? Why? Because Atleti found the way. Barca found the way. Yes, Leo Messi was a big part of that, but you have to find a way. And just because they're the best, and Real Madrid probably were one of the best. Real Madrid weren't out there winning Champions Leagues back then. Man United and Chelsea were getting to finals ahead of them. But if you looked at the Real Madrid team on paper, it was better. And that's Arsenal and Man City. Look at Man City's team on paper, it's better. Don't necessarily mean they're going to win everything. Yeah, you have to find a way. And this is why I get the strive for excellence, be the best. And if you're not the best, make sure there's a mad fallout from it and get everyone back on side and get everyone back on it again. And this is what I've done this week. And a lot of people have been going on me. Oh, look, one draw and look how the meltdown is having. No. I think you lot need to realise, instead of playing mental gymnastics in your head and having these coping mechanisms, that, oh, what we'll do is we'll boost Man City up to be bigger and better than they are. So then when we don't win it, well, we're up against the best team in the world. They're not the best team in the world. Real Madrid are. That's it. So let's stop pretending that we're going to be the plucky losers. How about strive for excellence, like the manager said? Strive to win the title. Strive to be the best. And when you do not win a game, there needs to be fallout from it. And if you lot can't act that, tough, because I'm doing it every game. Every time we don't win a game, I'm going to say something. Yeah, because this is what happens at elite football clubs. This is what happens at Bayern Munich. This is what happens at Real Madrid. They're probably the only two football clubs on the planet that actually get it. Yeah, the rest of them couldn't care less. Maybe Man City as well. But the difference with Man City is if they lose a couple of games, their fans don't have a meltdown. Yeah, Real Madrid lose 2 in a row. They're charging down the street after the players. And that's how it should be for me. Yeah, people are saying, oh, it's too toxic, too negative. No. That's why Real Madrid have stayed the best. Yeah, because their fans don't let it slip. Big up Stevie. Yeah, the fans don't let it slip, which means the club don't let it slip. Bayern Munich fans are relentless. Yeah, I've told this story before. When Neuer signed for Bayern Munich, he was warming up to go in goal. First ever game. Warming up at the Allianz Arena. 80,000 fans put signs up, all in unison, say no to Neuer. The whole stadium booed every touch he had. Yeah? Now look what Neuer done for Bayern Munich. Elite mentality from Neuer. Elite mentality from the fans. They didn't want him. He was Schalke. Yeah? And eventually, you get each other on side. And that is what this football club needs to do. Keep saying what you're saying. Keep doing what you're doing, Mikel. Keep telling people the aim of the game is to win. I'm going to keep doing it. And then one day, the little light bulb moment might happen in these little people's heads. That they wake up and go, oh, actually, yeah. Winning's nice. We won the league. What a nice feeling. Some of these people are having the best feeling they've ever had supporting Arsenal. Why? Because we're in a title race. Wouldn't you want that again every year? Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up, people. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on all of that. Make sure you are subbing to the channel. We are currently on 77,777, which is kind of mad. So push that up to 80k if you can. That'd be great. Sub to the second channel. That's also fantastic. That's on 9.5 nearly. So thank you very much. And yeah, man, it's going to be interesting to watch us tomorrow. We better come back with a proper result after that horrendous second half up at Anfield the other day. But I fully expect us to beat West Ham comfortably, if I'm honest. So there we go. Make sure you sub. Make sure you like. Make sure you share. Make sure you leave a comment. Yeah, let me know what you think of the press conference. And like I said, make sure you are summoned to the second channel. That is super important. I want 10k on that channel ASAP. But anyway, we are out of here. Have a great Saturday. Ciao.